It would be a flood of comments. In the chat, yeah, definitely. That's why. If there was 60,000 people watching, I would have Twitch partnership. And I would be able to put it in sub-only mode. So that would actually be doable. And I would have a shit ton of mods, probably. Maybe even put the chat in slow mode. There's a lot of things to prevent the chat from overflowing on Twitch, so yeah. Now they're watching all the Pokemon movies. My point is still valid. Why would you watch a live stream of any given movie, even if it's a marathon? Why not just watch the movie on demand and be able to, like, for instance, pause the movie? That's a huge thing, right? They got rid of earlier streams and now rewatching. Fuck them, honestly. No. Anyway. Also, probably something with dialogue. I can't be bothered. Come take a look at this. Oh, things are floating. There. That's fair enough, but that's not happening right now anyway. The whole sobbing thing. They're floating. Chunks of ice floating in the air. That's not all. There are other things floating around here too. So then it's true. Looks that way. We can't just chalk it up to being baseless rumors anymore. The legendary grey crystal that has only been a story up until now. But now that we've come here, it's finally starting to feel like it could be real. Huh? Did anyone else see something flash? Other things, yeah, indeed. It's reflecting the light back. What's this thing? I want more of them over here too. They're so clear and beautiful. Aren't these prisms? The prisms, but different. That's right. They're an incredibly rare kind of treasure. Are you say treasure? That's right. But what a shock. I've never seen so many of them in one place before. Oh, what is that card supposed to be? Well, this discovery alone has surely made the trip worth it. Isn't this great, Peter? We're surrounded all by this treasure. And they hadn't been valued for the beauty, you know. Peter, can I borrow you for a moment? Do you see the large opening in the end of the prism? Would you try saying something into that opening? Into the hole? Sure, please. I know it's a kid's game, but please. We are the Bob. Are the Bob. Are the... Whoa! The prism's kind of echoed. Ooh! I know clear parts turned cloudy white. What is that? The white part? That is Peter's voice. What? Frozen in the no? What? My voice? That's right. And now I will steal your voice. And I will steal all the time gears. I can't do the Gravel voice anymore. I think this was the Gravel voice, wasn't it? That's right. Now, why don't you try warming up the prism? Warming it up? But how? You could try touching it, or even just blowing your breath on it. Or, you know, using like amber, because you're a fire type. The white crystal should melt. Go on, try it. Okay. Peter warmed the prism by humping it. The frozen part of the prism began producing sounds. We are the Bob. That's Peter's voice. Wow, this is going to be a huge plot point probably, because otherwise we wouldn't spend this much time on something. Act like a voice recorder, it's just like a microphone. Is that really my voice? That's kind of strange. But these things are really cool. How about it? Now, do you understand why the prisms are such a special treasure? Yeah, I love these things. Let's take a bunch of them home. We can give some to Morgan for the staying behind. Yeah, good idea. He's gonna love this. Of course, it will be too greedy for us to take them all, but we should definitely take some. We still need Chaos to be unmodded. What did I say last time? I think I said something about reaching a certain amount of money in donations. Or a certain amount of followers or something. And then I'll mod him. I don't know. Since that day, Pokemon started their own YouTube channels. Let's not get that happening, because otherwise a lot of people are going to be out of a job. On the other hand side, that'll be funny. If, like, these little animals take over for the internet. Huh? This Frisian? What's a Frisian? This Frisian is already white. It's true. That must mean there's a recording in it already. It probably just picked up the sound of ice cracking or something. Aspie and Umbreon plays the antechamber. You just wait. In 50 minutes time, the first antechamber episode will go up on my channel. And it fucking killed me playing that game. So you think it's bad enough that these abridged channels also have Let's Play channels now, where they do Let's Plays in character. Like, I actually like watching that. But let's not go a step even further and get into, like, Pokemon Let's Playing. Because that would be weird. So we might check it out, right? Might as well. Can I do this time? Be my guest. Go ahead, Dunsparce. Hopefully you will die. I leave this prison behind me. Little Karuba, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. Also Team 4-Star Gaming is a thing. Krillin plays. I mean, Vegeta does some things as well. I like it, but it's a bit much maybe. Porygon plays Tetris. No. This is a Pokemon's voice. This will be I will record my adventure this way. I've decided to leave the first prison as a record, proving that I've reached the Glacier Palace. And I'll leave this prison and my voice for you. So let's see. I'm really glad I've come this far. Seeing solid objects floating in the air, standing inside a hollow glacier. It's a fantastic palace of ice. It's been like a dream. Everything seems to sparkle here. Every last thing is amazing. This means someone made it before us, doesn't it? Team 4-Star is funny. I mean, I like Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged more, I think. But Frisian? What is the matter? Frisian, are you actually crying? Frisian's crying? The cool collected Frisian is Britain. I know his voice. It's Keldeo. What? Keldeo? You mean that Keldeo? The one who sent you the letter that's saying that you weren't friends anymore? But didn't that letter say he never went to the Great Glacier? So then, why is this recording here? I don't know. Let's listen to the rest of the message, shall we? Hold on, you can't just pause these things? I say all that, but this adventure has definitely been a big trial after another. But the fact is that I could overcome all these obstacles to come here today. This adventure of mine isn't over yet. I fully intend to keep traveling this path. To keep delving further into the unknown. If you're playing this back, listen to my voice now. You must be another adventurer who has overcome the challenges to reach this spot. And if you are, then you almost must be feeling it. Also, not almost, the same thrill of exploring what lies beyond in uncharted territory. What I'm about to see, and what I will soon discover. They may be the same thing, or they may be completely different. But regardless of what is waiting for us up ahead, the heart-pounding thrill that wells up inside of us, that will never change. So I am off. I wish the best to all of you, fellow travellers and adventurers. Didn't even say travellers, I just made that up. Who might be listening to this message. That seems to be the end of it. I'm sure of it. That voice was Caldio's. The Caldio I knew. The bright and friendly Caldio. The way he used to be. So, Caldio actually made it. To the Great Glacier. But I don't get it. What was the meaning of that letter he sent you? The truth is that I never actually intended to go to the Great Glacier. I just wanted an excuse to get away from you. We aren't friends anymore. Just forget about me. Isn't that what he said in his letter? But if Caldio did really come to the Great Glacier, could that letter have been fake? No. The hoof writing in that letter. It's not even handwriting, it's hoof writing. I like that. It was definitely Caldio's. I think the letter was real. The Caldio who speaks in the Prism and the Caldio who sent you that letter, no matter how I look at it, they seem like two totally different Pokemon. But if both of them are the real Caldio, then it must have been after the recording the Prism Caldio changed. That's it. He changed after seeing what lies ahead. If something did happen to Caldio, then the truth might be straight ahead of us. If we continue on our path, we may just discover the truth. Will you be alright for us, Ian? Yeah, thank you, Espion. I'll be fine. I'm sorry for making you all worry. Let's go ahead. What did I almost... Arise Mega Ultra Chicken. Kyurem mind controls Caldio. I hope that's not actually the case, because otherwise you did indeed just spoil something real big for me. Oh, that wasn't even the end of the fucking dungeon. That wasn't even the end of the fucking dungeon. You could have at least made that the end of this fucking dungeon. Now when I die, I need to go through every... I don't even say if, but when. I'm so sorry you're playing this game. Dude, so am I, but I can't just stop playing it now. I have to complete it. I'd rather not be playing this game, believe me. Or Regice, Frostlass, or Empoleon. I mean, gonna be honest, the whole Kyurem thing sounds plausible. But yeah, so far I can say I don't quite like this game. I mean, it's still a Mystery Dungeon game and I think it's still good. But it's nowhere near as good as the other two entries in the series. I don't know about Super Mystery Dungeon yet though, because I haven't played it. I fucking hope it's better than this, because this is just, quite frankly, boring me quite a bit. And I complained a lot about this. I'm gonna take this Pure Seed. Swap it with... Let's see. Swap it with the Plain Seed. How about that? And that was the end of the dungeon. Nice. I'm going to end this part of the stream now because I, quite frankly, didn't want to play this game anyway today. I've gotten 2 videos for YouTube out of the way and I want to call Chaos and maybe Kurtz and people.